All right, let's go. Diary of a Madman. Let's see how we did in week 13. And look at the celebration. I don't know what those C's are. Somebody's got to let me know what those falling C's are. But yeah, get the win. Took down Teddy KGB Oreos, B's Oreos. He was on a long winning streak, one more game longer than me, so I was happy to make that happen. But let's take a look at the matchup because I think that's going to be the tail of the tape here. Because I had big injury go down and it wasn't looking good for me on Thanksgiving Day. So quarterback wise, pretty equal. These second year quarterbacks, Drake May and Bo Nix, who to me last year were very similar. They have some dynamic games and then have some games running the ball. So I'm very high on Bo Nix this year, but Drake May would have been the better draft pick for me. Amon-Ra gets hurt Thanksgiving Day, roll up on his ankle, so cancel each other out. Running backs, Gibbs to Henderson, that was equal. Shocking. Gibbs usually goes off, so I got lucky there. Manangai on Friday, Black Friday, 19 points. That Bears rushing attack was awesome. Him and Swift each had 100 yards rushing. I think both of them had a touchdown, so that was big. From the tight end standpoint, Warren gets more than Juwan Johnson. And then the other guy is not really mentionable other than Jason Myers, the Seattle Seahawks kicker, ends up getting me 20 points, so that was huge. Let's just take a look at what happened on the bench. Daniel Jones, 20.4. Him and Nix were pretty comparable. 10 from Chris Rodriguez Jr., who I picked him up last week, and then Brenton Strange, 10.5. So I ended up picking him up as well, needing some tight end depth there. So happy about that. He had Terry McLaurin, Scary Terry on the bench. Could have gotten 15 points there. If he makes a couple changes, he ends up getting the win in this matchup. So but that's the life of fantasy football. Let's take a look at the overall standings. That was my fifth win in a row. I'm in the playoffs, secured a playoff spot with first place, the Beck Show. He has 49 more points than me, but things are going well. The team that, I know I've talked about the fantasy gods, Dark Star, number 10. They've scored the most points. Second most points. Second most points, but they're in 10th place, and it looks like they're probably eliminated, because they're 3 games out of 6th place. And so, it's such is life in fantasy football. Look at the weekly matchup. I've cycled back around. This is who I played in week 1, and he beat me. I need to take a look at what's going on with my lineup, but he's projected to beat me right now by 10 points. And he's got a guy in there on a bye. I know he'll change that, but he's got a bye and he's still projected to beat me by quite a bit. So let's just take a look at my roster real quick, see if I need to make moves. Nick's in there against Las Vegas. I'm going to keep that rolling. Amon-Ra projected to get 10. I doubt that's correct. Manangai, that seems like under projection for him. Chris Rodriguez, sliding him in there because I have Henderson on a bye. He's been scoring touchdowns. He's just not involved in the passing game. Hopefully, Michael Pittman Jr. will bounce back after not doing much in the last game against the Texans, if I'm not mistaken. Michael Wilson Jr., if Marvin Harrison Jr. is hurt, not Michael Wilson Jr. Michael Wilson, I'll plug him in for Amon-Ra if Amon-Ra is going to miss. And then I'm going the 2 tight end set right now with Brenton Strange and then Tyler Warren. Looking at the other guys, I still have Tony Pollard, but he's really not doing much of anything. That Titans offense is putrid. And then he's playing against the Cleveland Browns, so that's not a good matchup. Houston's playing Kansas City. Houston's a solid defense. I'm going to keep them in there. And then Jason Myers for the Seahawks. He had such a great game. I'd be foolish to take him out. Let's just look at some transaction trends. I'm going to go the flex position. John Mechie, the third for the Jets. No, sorry. He's being dropped. Let's go to the ads. Donnie Mitchell had a huge day, so that could be a good one. Potentially, I like Tyrod Taylor at quarterback better than Justin Fields based on what we saw. Bam Knight is on the waiver wire, so he could be a good one. I'm actually going to put a claim in for him. He's a good one because Benson's not back yet, and Bam Knight is producing. So you know what? I'm just going to do it. I'm going to go ahead. Bucky Irving's back. Going to drop Bill Krosky. I've been holding on to that guy for way too long. Just put a waiver wire in for him. And then, yeah, we should be good to go. Just need to do a little tinkering with this team, but I've secured a playoff spot, so I'm not so worried about this matchup. I just would like to keep the bye so I can stay in second place or move up to first place. That'd be a good win. Good luck, folks. Get your waivers in there, set your lineups, because football is a day and a half away. All right, y'all, take care.